Wow, do I have, oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Welcome to tonight's YouTube Live. Just kind of getting things situated here, figuring out what we're going to do tonight. So waiting for it to come live on here so I can share it right away. So let me just, here we are. There it is. Welcome. All right, just gonna grab this. Hello, Sean. And share it to my page. All of the things. Join me live. Join me on YouTube. Hello, Nanette. Okay, share to groups. And done. Done. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's YouTube Live. My name is Elizabeth Giles, coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns craft room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Welcome. I hope y'all had a good day. It was pretty uneventful here. Ooh, the sun's setting. It looks, well, purpley and pink. I wish you guys could see it. It looks kind of nice through the neighbor's trees there. But anywho, so yeah, kind of an uneventful day, uneventful. This past weekend was great. I took my niece to, hello, Joanne. Oh, in Kansas. Oh, thought you guys were going to Ohio. Hello, Eunice. Oh, goodness. Look who just decided to pop in here. Hello, Chris with a K. Say hello to Zena. She heard me talking. She was sitting on the chair underneath here. So, of course, she had to come say hi. But anyhow, so what I was saying is Friday night, I took my niece to the Fox Valley area, Appleton and Oshkosh. So Lily had a birthday on the 30th, and unprepared auntie didn't get her anything. So I told her in her note or in her card that I would take her to get pampered, get some food, and go shopping. Well, the pampering didn't happen, but we did stop at 3 different places, and we stopped to eat, well, to snack/eat, and we went to the mall in Appleton, and then we went to the Oshkosh outlet stores, all of the things. Yes. So hi. Well, hello, Kathy Wenzel, and hello, the Moody Crafter, and hello, Kathy Larson. Yes. So, Miss Zena, are you going to say hi? You're not going to say anything? No? No, you're just going to take the love? Yeah. Right. Mr. Kodiak was sitting on the chair too, but he got down when we started saying hello. So, are you going to go down now, or are you going to bother me? Or are you just going to love? Oh, yes. So, but anyhow, and then on Saturday, Brian and I, yeah, oh, nope, you can't go on the counter. Brian and I did the zoo. So it was called Be the Bunny, and it's where they put the animals. Oh my gosh, it is so cool. So the animals go like out of the enclosure, right? And then the kids get to hide treats and stuff for them in the enclosure. Let me tell you, it was so cool. I went around and took pictures. Brian's on the board, so he was a volunteer, and I just tagged along. If you don't catch how that goes, Brian is, there all the time, and then I just tag along when I have the opportunity and time. But the bears were so impatient. I did post a few pictures, and a couple of them have the bears just leaning on the rock, like where they go up to cross. And they were just so adorable. And then I got to go into the enclosed area where the mountain lion, right? Mountain lion. I'm so bad. Cougar. There we go. Which might be the same thing. But where the cougar was, and got to see like behind the scenes there, like really close up. Like I could have just bopped him on the nose. I didn't. I refrained myself. But yeah, just some really cool things. And then later that night, we went to a fundraiser for Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And let me just tell you, like, I don't know how many organizations I can get involved with, but I feel like if there's ever a time in my life where I might have just a little bit more time, I think I would throw it that way. So we'll see. We'll see. But just some wonderful organizations. So yeah, and then Sunday I spent in my craft room. I have a little bit of a surprise that I will talk about next week. But I was preparing for that this weekend, and I still haven't gone through all of my stuff, like on my shelves that is retiring and all that kind of stuff. So that's hopefully soon I will do that. But I can't wait to tell you guys the surprise next Tuesday. I know I'm leaving you in suspense, but it will be totally cool. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I see some of you guys have liked the video already. Thank you very much. We are trying to get up to those 30 likes. I know it's not a lot. I don't have a high subscription or a high following base. So I really appreciate it when you share and like. So if we get up to 30, maybe it's backwards for you. I don't know. Does it flip it? No, 30 likes. I will give away a $15 gift certificate. Yes. So just like Mary Kay just did there, make sure to say that you liked it. And then I will come back through the comments if we get to those 30 likes. We were at 16, I believe, last week. So hopefully I do my job and you guys will want to share my video. So I understand that everybody can make purchases. Not everybody can do all the things, but I just want to make sure that we are sharing and carrying and doing all of the fun things. So tonight I am going to be hopefully doing, I used to do this quite a bit. And when I was going through some of my old posts and old videos, I used to do where we did like a stepped up card. So we started with a basic card, made it a little bit more advanced, and then made it just crazy awesome at the end. Insane. So I kind of want to do that tonight. So hopefully that goes the right way. And then if we have time, so I'm going to try and cut it off no later than 9 o'clock. But if we have time, I can share some of the boxes and stuff that I got in a swap when I did that at On Stage. And if not, then it'll just be next week. Like, you know, things. Okay, and speaking of last week, we did these cards here. They're all the same design, just different colors. And I did put everybody's name in that commented. And Sean, you were the winner. And Sean commented that she liked the Melon Mambo the best. So Sean, I will get that to you. Congratulations. And some of you guys might get these in the mail if you place an order with me or something like that. I gotta like send out cards like there's no tomorrow, let me tell you. But things came up and I've just been a little behind. So, okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started because I want to make sure I have enough time. All right? Okay, so I'm going to flip this camera up to the ceiling, and then we are going to flip it around. And also, Jeremiah, like, was fidgeting with my stuff. Oh, I got to push my seat back. Jeremiah was fidgeting with my camera thing, so I have to adjust this also because he made it drop. Okay, I think I just got to scooch my camera a little that way, and then we're going to kind of zoom in. Whoa, that's crazy. Just a little bit, YouTube. Ooh, there we go. Okay, this is a card that I received, and it came in an order that I placed. So this says, "Thank you for your order. We appreciate you. Riveton order fulfillment." So it came with my order. Look at how cute this card is. And I don't know why, but I am not recognizing this. So if somebody knows what kit this is, I want to try and get more. So this is a really cute card. Plus they put some bling bling. But yeah, for some odd reason, I'm not recognizing this. And maybe it's in one of my paper pumpkins I didn't open yet or something like that. But let me know if you guys know where that's from. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready to rumble? The card tonight, we are going to be using the Stippled Roses stamp set and dies. Now this is retiring. And hello, Jenny. So this is retiring, and it's at a steal of a deal. And I am so sorry. I knew I was supposed to do something, but I forgot to look to see what the steal is. But I do know that both of these items were on the last chance list, which is why I had grabbed them to put I had grabbed them, and we did our stamp camp card with it. So the stamp camp card is going to be our middle card. So our middle, oh my gosh, we're going from beginner to casual to advanced. So the casual card is the stamp camp card. So I'm probably not going to make that one, but I will show it. So let's start with the casual card first, and we'll go from there. So I really appreciate all of the comments, you guys. I do, and all of the likes. Like I said, if we get to 30 likes, we will do a prize drawing, and we will give away $10 or $15. So, okay. The colors we're using are Petal Pink and green. Petal Pink and green. Oh my gosh. I am like losing it. Okay. We are going to use Soft Seafoam and Petal Pink. And then our card base, or our other color, is going to be the Pebbled Path, because we were focusing on retiring in colors, right? So if Pebbled Path didn't work, we could use basic gray, and that would work as well. But we're going to start out with our basic card, and since we're using blends, oh, I didn't know they were coming over. Huh. Why, thank you very much, Chris with a K. What did I do with that paper pumpkin? I absolutely love it. So I'm going to have to look for that. Sorry, Jeremiah just came and shut my door, which I thought was really weird. But his girlfriend's here with her dog. So, which is odd for just in the middle of the week. But, you know, they're young kids. Okay. So for our card base, we're going to keep it nice and light so that we can also stamp on this. And we're going to we'll do a tall card. So we're going to just cut this at 4 1/4 and then score it at 5 1/2. Now I normally don't score my cards if I am doing the hamburger fold. A hamburger fold is where you're doing the fat the other way and folding it in half. When I'm doing the hot dog fold, I do, just because it's the way that the paper lays out. it's just a lot nicer of a crease when you score it. Some people score all of their cardstock. I just find that I do fine without scoring it if it's the hamburger way. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Oh, I already have these mounted. So we're gonna use the roses, the birthday, the leaf, and then we do need a piece to go over the top here as well. So let me find some white. And typically on a simple card, I wouldn't do a white piece, but since we're using these blends, we definitely want to do that. Hello, Judith from the UK. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm just cutting this to 4 1/4, which is the same width as this here. And then I just got to see how tall this is. And all I'm doing is taking my stamp right on here and then seeing. So it's about at the 3-inch mark. So I'm just going to make this 3 1/4. So it's a little wider than that. Okay, get off of there. My nails are getting a little long. So they were long when my niece did them. And now you can see that they're growing out. But I still can't believe that these are my real nails. It's just kind of crazy to me. All right, here we're going to stamp our roses all in one. And I'm going to try just making it angled so I have this area here for my sentiment. I think I'm going to turn it the other way. Okay. Oh, beautiful. And then our sentiment just will go right down in that corner. Awesome. So I probably could have had it a little bit further that way, but it'll be fine. And then on the background of this, we are going to grab our soft seafoam and just random. So again, this is going to be our casual or beginner stamper. So just some very, very easy stamping. And if we wanted to, well, hello there, Puka. Oh my goodness, I'm being mauled. Yep, you gotta go out, baby. All right. So just some very light stamping there. And then we're gonna keep this simple too, right? So we do have a couple of blends. If they don't have blends, you could easily use just a sponge dauber and color in the centers. But since we do have the blends, I am just coming right in where the leaves or the petals, sorry, are going to be the darkest. And I mean, this is the beauty of this set. It tells you exactly where to do all of that. And you don't have to do any blending at all. I am just using the dark petal pink. And I'm keeping some of it white. But seriously, like the dots on the stamps are going to do it all for you. I mean, if I can color this holding it up in the air, I think you guys can color it as well. And some of these you won't really be able to tell what is your leaves and what's not. So just take it with a grain of salt. Just, you know, get in there. There's a petal. Okay. I think that is good. All right. And then we will come in with our soft seafoam and do the same thing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some of you guys might be like, I am not a flower person. This is not for me. I don't like to color. Well, this is actually perfect for all of those things. This stamp set, even though it's flowers, it's very, very like vintagey looking almost. You can easily use it for those not so fun occasions like a funeral or just somebody not having the best time. I mean, funeral is the very most not fun occasion. But look at how easy that was to color. And then we are just going to put that straight onto here. Honestly, that is it. See, this is why we couldn't do it just by itself, right? Now, here's my other thing. When you're using green glue, you will want to do a thin line. Like I am barely squeezing on it. Just a nice thin line and then just all over the place. Like can you see that profile? There's like nothing there. Nothing. Okay. And then lastly, most of the time our people have a little bit of accessories. So you could do some accessories or you can just do some Winka Stella. So we're going to go with the Winka Stella. And again, I am not being that careful. Like the stamp is doing the work for me. Okay. And that's it. So this is our easy card. These are great too if you want to pop them in the mail or something like that. Like if I wanted to stamp that so crooked, I think that would have been okay. But it's fine. It's fine. Somebody's going to love it. Maybe it's, the person that you know is going to throw them away. Plus we have this nice inside. So we can just do, or I should say we have this nice light inside. So we can just do a little stem right in the middle. This ink pad needs to get re-inked. There's also a happy Mother's Day in here and congratulations, sending thanks. There's this little rose too. So if you wanted to add a little rose on the inside, you could. Okay. So this is card number 1, our casual card. Card number 2 is going to be a stepped up version of that, which I already have completed because it was the card that we did at class. So this card, we are just adding a mat around our frame and then adding this tag here and then some embellishments. So you can see how different that kind of looks. This also has Winka Stella on it, which I don't think you can see. Let's see if I can turn on my light. Whoa. Oh, there we go. There's some prettiness. You can really see it on this guy. Okay. So Winka Stella, and again, it's just popped up with the matting around it. It just makes it a little bit more elegant looking. And then, of course, another layer, right? Okay, so now we're going to step this card up even more, all right? So to do that, we're going to add in dies because most of our very avid crafters, right, they're going to buy the bundle and they're going to have these amazing dies. So we're going to do our big flower again. And this is the die to cut that out with. And then we'll, I'm sure we'll add in some of these other elements too. But for now, let's start with our big flower. And I've got this piece here. I wonder how wide I made this one. Oh yeah, that's a lot less wide. And I kind of like how it's cut off a little bit. It makes you, I don't know, think about it. But I'm going to die cut it. So let's just give it a good stamp first. And then this one we're going to color a little bit more finely, I would say. Oh goodness, we'll just stamp it right in the middle. It's just paper. I'm not sure what I would do with that little bit that was left over anyhow, to tell you the truth. Okay, and then we'll also add some embossing and some other things, but let's do the coloring here first. So I'm still only going to use my dark colors, and to be honest, it's because my light petal pink, it's dried up. So I got to order another one. So let's just start with the dark petal pink, and we will come in here. And this time I'm going to try and color most of my flower in. There will be a little bit of white just for some contrast. But we're going to add some more shading just by layering our pink. But first we got to let the pink get in there and get settled before we can add another layer to it. I love the blends, and you'll see I am just barely touching my paper. If your blends are wet enough, as they should be, you do not need to really rub on your cardstock at all. It will just color straight with just this casual touch. You just want to caress your paper. Just nice and light. We can also, we could bring in another color. Maybe we'll bring in like a light Calypso coral. Ooh. I mean, this is the advanced card, right? We might have to do that. It's just paper, so if I don't like it, I can always change it. Let's grab Calypso coral. And I'm going to use the light colored one, hopefully, because, ooh, that one looks a little rough. Let's see if I have this in a spare. Nope, I don't. But the other color I was thinking was Pretty in Pink. And that one should be good. So let's use a light Pretty in Pink. There we go. Yep. So I got to order a couple of them. You see yellow, not pink. Well, it could be my flash, because my flash is going to be a little yellow, but it's petal pink, depending on what color you put with it, will look more peach than pink and vice versa. So, all right, let's put some pink. We're just going to get right in here. This is our experimentation for sure. Ooh, I am liking this. This is kind of reminding me of when I had roses at my old house, right? Roses aren't typically the same color. They're a little deeper and richer in the center or by the bulb part of it first. All right. I am liking this, and then we'll have to bring in another green too, I think, with our leaves, just to frame it up. So we'll add some more pink, or some more peach here in a moment, but that looks really nice right now. I always forget about these other flowers. Okay. Just a touch. There we go. Now we have this really light green. So I'm thinking let's bring in, oh my goodness. This might be a little crazy. Let's check out how Lemon Lime Twist looks. I'm actually going to do it off to the side first. I think those will look good. Okay. Let's just do a little lemon lime right where it's going to be the darkest. And then we will go over it with our other color. And I don't know why I cannot remember soft seafoam tonight. It is like legitly one of my favorite colors, but apparently it is not on my brain tonight. Okay, let's get in here. Almost done. Okay. Now we're going to go straight over the top with our soft seafoam and kind of blend that out. But then in the areas where it's not, right, it's not got any of the lemon lime on it, it gives us that softer tone as well. Oh yeah, loving this, y'all. So I just don't know what I did with my life before they came out with these alcohol markers. I really, really appreciate how easy and fluid they are to use. You can layer the colors as we're doing right now. And I am legitly just coloring right over the top of that other hue. It's making it not as in your face. And look at how that looks. Now, lastly, we're going to come back in with our peach and just kind of fill in some of these areas. We're just adding that additional layer of color. I am not being very careful at all on purpose, right? Colors in nature are kind of all over the place as well. Oh my goodness. You guys, this definitely looks so cute. All right. Boom. Here we go. That is what we are dealing with right now. So let's go ahead and cut that out. The cat's knocked down my stuff, so let me pick that up. Where's my plates? Oh, I wasn't joking. I don't know where that other plate is. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right. So with my machine, I am going to try and keep my cutting plate on the bottom, right? So if I'm lining something up like this, and then the cutting edge is towards the bottom, I'm going to keep that on the bottom. It helps when you're running white paper through. So white cardstock really, white cardstock and foil, let's just say both of them. It picks up any little sort of indentation that's on the cutting pad. So that's why I've been trying to keep one cutting plate versus one just running through plate. Oh my goodness. Every time I have it lined up, then I touch it just a little bit. Okay. This looks like it's good. Let's run that through. Yeah, it could be the tone on your device. That's for sure, Sean. Okay, so we have this piece. Now while we have this machine up here, I'm thinking I want to do maybe some of these guys just to have them sticking out, maybe. You can just cut them out, use them and abuse them, right? And let's do that out of, I'm just trying to think, right? I haven't completed. So if we're going to emboss this, that's going to be popped up. I still like the Best Wishes right there. You know what? Let's bring in some foil. Some foil. Okay, we have the textured metallic foil, but I don't think I like that color. Let's find silver. I just used the silver foil. So where did I put it back? Silver foil. Here it is. Okay. Silver foil is in the next catalog as well. So you want to take advantage of that. Here we go. And we're just going to cut these out. Oh my goodness. You guys are just sliding all over. There we go. And then you'll see what I mean about the silver picking up that cutting plate. Because even though this one's pretty like clear, you can see on here the little scratches and stuff that was made from that. But it's okay. It's okay. But if you have like a design where you wanted to not have that on it, you definitely want to make sure you're using newer cutting plates. I typically keep a set of cutting plates around that do not have any indentations on them for that particular reason. All right, we're just going to pop this out. Oof, does. Pretty. Okay. Very, very nice. Throw those up there. Set this aside. Now we might have to use a little bit more of this silver foil. But these guys too have little inserts that pop out. But I think I like it with it in. So I'm just going to leave them. Okay, let's go ahead and do our card base. We're going to stamp on the card base. Oh, and run it through the machine. I have 2 embossing folders. So you guys tell me which one you like better. Both of these are retiring. So we have the basket weave. Or we have the, I can't think of it. Let's just call it vintage. So you tell me which embossing folder we're going to use. I am going to stamp. Am I going to stamp on the background? Yeah, I'm going to stamp on the background in this. And it's going to be basic gray. So I'm going to work on that while you guys tell me which embossing folder, or not basic gray, it's Pebbled Path, which is retiring. Huh. You guys tell me which embossing folder you think we should use. I'm just going to cut this to the 4 1/4 again. And score it at 5 1/2. And then this is going to get set aside. And then this is the piece we're going to stamp and emboss. So we're just going to cut that to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, we've got baskets, 2 basket weaves, 1 vintage. Okay. Did I cut that to the right size? It just seems big. 4 1/4. Oh, it is. It was like this much too big. Okay, so we're going to stamp our leaf. It's all over. Basket weave is winning. I think either one is going to look fancy, schmancy, awesome stuff. Okay, let's just get, there we go. Oof does. I think I want to just get this little boop. I know it didn't add that much, but it added enough for me. Oh, vintage is winning. Oh, actually it's tied. Okay, so whoever gives me the next one, basket weave or vintage, that's what's going to win. All right. I do have to cut a piece of green, I think, for up there as well. And then we have a little piece. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, vintage it is. I can't remember what it's actually called, but y'all, you got it. Okay. So let's go ahead and run this through. I told my boss today, or no, I didn't tell my boss. Oh, you voted twice, you little shit. Oh, that's cheating. Damask. Oh. Well, it is what it is because I just threw the other one on the ground. So y'all can yell at Nanette. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh. I wasn't looking at the names, honestly. Somebody's going to call you out. Look at that. Okay, so I want to bring just a little bit of that out. So we're going to grab my dauber. Dauber. And this is actually for basic gray, but it'll be fine. And just going to bring some of that. Because the leaves are just going to be like an additional layer. So you're not going to be able to see them like entirely, but right, this is an advance. So they just, it's like overlay and overlay. Well, because she voted for what you wanted, Sean. Now, what if she would have voted the other way? Hey, I'm just kidding. Just joking. It's all fun. Nobody gets hurt in the world of crafting. Please. Okay. There we go. All right. We have our card base. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on because it's good. Ooh. So this whole like trend right now is to cover the whole card front with your embossed piece. Now I, as you guys know, distress tile. Thank you. Yes, that is what it's called. You guys know that if I'm going to do an embossed front, I am doing it as a layer. I'm not going to emboss the card base itself because when you emboss something, it totally weakens that whole piece of paper. So, okay. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got our rose, which kind of goes like this. Then we've got these fun pieces that we can stick wherever. This one I don't like the best. I don't know. I do like this guy though. I feel like this one I want up there. or something. Somewhere. Maybe I just want 3. And then this guy down here. We need a sentiment yet. And I'm almost thinking we need something else to kind of like hold this to the paper. Like just to kind of bring it whole. Let's get some petal pink. Cardstock or pretty in pink. We've got both on our thing. We also have some green here from before. Let's find petal pink. Ooh, I have an idea. So I kind of want this to go like this. What if we just do a color block behind it? I'm just going to cut this to 4 1/4. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but it's just paper. We will see. This too, 4 1/4. Okay. This might be a little big, so I'll probably end up cutting it down, but I just want to see. Yeah. Let's see. It is currently at 4. Let's do 2 1/2. Okay. Liking that. Because we also have to have a sentiment somewhere. Still. Ah. I feel like I just want to put the sentiment right on here. Because why not? We've got it. Let's try that one more time. We will take the best out of the 2. Up or down? I guess I'll take the down. All right, let's see how this looks. Might have to add a little ribbon too. This is definitely a little different than the normal cards I do. I really like this color block. This guy's gonna get stamped up, popped up. Dimensionals, come to me. Where are you? Show yourselves. Honestly, where did you go? Here you are. Okay, let's get this done. I feel like I want to add a smidge of ribbon or jute or something. Ah! To just kind of come and peek out. So, you know what else is sad that is leaving? That gold thread. Like, I loved it. I loved it. I feel like we just need some nice thread like that. Okay. I'm looking for ribbon in not my ribbon drawer. So that tells you what. We do have this jute trim right here. I think we're going to use that puppy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and adhere these down. I like the placement of these. So just that little bit showing there. Okay. Do. What do you guys think so far, huh? I am loving this craziness. Look at, I smudged it. Ah! All right, where's my eraser? So if you guys don't have one of these, you can get one. It's a sand eraser. And basically, it just removes the top layer of your cardstock. So if you have smudges like this, should be able to get it off. Of course, I'm trying not to erase my sentiment. Well, this one's not coming off very good at all. If you need one of these, they are available with my sticky kits. So I have kits that have different adhesives in them, typically like 4 to 5 different kinds in a baggie, and you get the sand eraser, and then you also get a gummy adhesive remover. So, oh, you can see it's almost gone. Yeah, that looks a lot better. You think I went up 3 steps? Nah. Okay. Let's add some adhesive to this guy here to add this. I think I'm just going to try and get this a little straighter. I'm going to cut off a piece. Then we're going to see about unwinding this. I don't like the thickness of this jute ribbon, jute twine, whatever it's called. So we're just going to unwind it. See how there's 3 different strands here? Look at that, right? That's the thickness that I want. So now that I have it started to unravel, I'm just going to peel the one off and see how well it comes apart. Okay, it's coming. It looks worse than what it is. There we go. Voila! Now I have the smaller pieces that are more flexible. And these pieces too, like they have several pieces of string in them. So I kind of want just this like feathered end. So, okay. Now let's grab our adhesive, not our glue, but our tape runner. We're going to add a little tape runner, and then we're going to bring this. I kind of want to see where this is going to stick out though. So I want it to stick out over here. And then down this way. And then maybe do like a loop. I mean, it's not going to be pretty on the underside. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the underside. Just want to make sure it looks decent on the upper side. And you can always trim some back. Let's get this one rounded. This one is super thick yet too. Boop. I just need a little strand up there. This definitely makes it look more vintage. It's kind of a mess right now, but. Okay, now to peel off all of the backings. And don't stick quite yet. There we go. Yeah, that's a good spot. Super duper. And then we will add this. I should have put this on before. Just gonna try tucking that underneath. It's the things, all the things. Maybe we'll tuck it under here, actually. Yeah, that looks good. And we've got these two pieces. Oh, we are getting there. Okay. Tuck a little bit into there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm liking. Turn, turn. Okay, that one did not go in like I thought. There we go. Stay. Okay, then lastly, we will add our gems. Now on this card, I used these gems like this. I feel like since we have silver on this card, I'm going to grab my rhinestone basic jewels. And we will add those. So many layers, so many things. Okay. Let's grab one of these big ones. And then a medium. And small. Usually I just do 3, but I'm feeling like 5 on here. So let's do another medium right there. And then another small, like right there. All right. Well, thank you, Judith. Okay. So we do have to finish the inside because I am horrible at not finishing the inside. And then I go to use the card and I have no inside. So let's just cut that right now. And it's just going to be a simple inside. Nothing too like over the top spectacular. Wow. However, I don't have a piece of white right here. So we're just going to use this leftover soft sea foam. It will be fine. And actually, I think that might be a little elegant on the inside. So we're going to stamp our leaf like we did on the other one. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Now make sure if you haven't already to like this video, give it a good thumbs up. If we get to 30 likes, I'm going to give away a $15 gift certificate. If you're not in the area, I do have a PDF tutorial that I would be more than happy to send you. So we're just going to use our green colors. And you could do that other rose too if you wanted. We're just going to give this a little color right in here. I'll probably have to get a new soft sea foam blend also. All right. So while you guys are enjoying me color, let me just tell you about a couple of things I got going on. First and foremost, I am still accepting orders for the $1,000 mystery host party. So if you order $100, you will get your name entered in to win host benefits. These host benefits range anywhere from $35 free to just a free pack of dimensionals and a stamp camp. So definitely like still of value, right? So I am still accepting orders for that. And then at the end of April, I have a stamp, what did we call it? Cardapalooza. And it's basically, I will have projects, so 12 cards ready to go for you to stamp, if needed, die cut and emboss and put together. And it's a flat fee for 3 hours. You make as many cards as you can during that time frame. And then after that, in May, I have my stamp camp at the beginning of May. The first color I used on the leaves was Lemon Lime Twist. Lemon Lime Twist. So that stamp camp will get you early entry into my garage sale. So definitely check that out. And then at the end of the garage sale, I have a bingo. And the bingo, I love my bingo events. It's $60. We make 5 or 6 projects. We have lunch. It's a grand old time. You leave with stuff and you have the chance to win stuff. So that is my upcoming event. So definitely check that out. If you are interested in any or all of those, let me know. I'm just putting these dies away. So yeah, remember this stamp set and dies are on the last chance list, and they are a steal of a deal. Let me tell you that. Gosh, these cards look so great. So great. Okay. We have some time, so let me just move some stuff here and I will show you this tote full of stuff here. This was from On Stage. So On Stage is where we do swapping and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to just set these cards aside. Oh, and when you give a thumbs up, make sure that you comment that you liked it, because then I will know in my chat who liked it and who is entered in to win. Okay. So I don't remember most of these already. Maybe I do. Did I show you guys these already? I don't think I did. Okay. So this is a card from Sean. Sean. Hobbyist demo. Love it. Okay. Oh, let me get it out. So this card uses the linked masks, and it is a fun fold card. So I did this fun fold at a class, and it's super easy. So it's a regular card front, and then you just cut these 1 inch up and you glue them down, and then that gives you this centerpiece. Very awesome. And I love, 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 love the colors that you used. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let me put that away. There we go. All right. The next card is from Chris with a K. And she used this embossing folder. Again, I really like the use of colors here. So you're doing a dark color, but then with this outline, it makes it look really elegant. And then just bringing that color into here. And I mean, this is that ribbon I was talking about that I'm very sad is leaving. I love this gold. It's like a floss almost. So good job. Good job. All right. And then this one is my friend Angie. And she did this set. I really like this airplane set. I'm very sad that it's leaving. I just thought flying by to say hi, like it's a great use of words. And she did a lot of die cutting on here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, like crazy. And then the plaid paper. All right, I think this one is also from Angie. And this is that mini corrugated embossing folder. I haven't used mine yet, but I have it back there. And then she lined up, I think this is Nature's Beauty stamp, and just created her own DSP with it, right? Simple, but easy. And yeah, this, you could definitely make like a stepped down version of this where you don't have so many die cuts very easily. Oh, and then these two are also Angie. And this one has just some embossing and then the DSP. So how easy is that to showcase the designer series paper? And then the last one from Angie is, it's almost like, I wouldn't really call it a patchwork, but I like how the boxes like that coordinates with each other. I'm not sure if these line up or not, but because I can't tell with where they're at, but definitely I'm so happy or sad that this retired. There's a different die set that is cool. And then this embossing folder, the So Swirly, I'm very happy that that went through. Okay, let's take a look at these treat boxes. Oh yeah, I couldn't have shown you guys these because I definitely would have taken this out of the box. Ooh, what's in here? So just some nice lemon lolly ribbon. And the bumblebee. Oh my gosh, you guys. These are one of my favorite candies. The Forever Rocher, or however you pronounce these. If you have not tried these guys, guess what I'm going to be doing after this? Okay, next we have this cute little bag of goodies. I would have never thought to use this embossing folder with that, but just having that little, like it almost looks like it's starstruck with that on there. And then just some Hershey's eggs. Looks like, I wonder if it's just all milk chocolate. This one looks different though. I don't like plain chocolate, so you know. Oh, this one says extra creamy on it. That one says milk chocolate. This must be like some sort of dark chocolate. I don't know. All the things. Oh yeah, special dark. Yuck. But I wonder what this one is. I can't read it. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Okay. Okay, that's enough playing with my candy. All right, here is a cool little treat too with the Hershey Kisses. I apologize, I do not remember who gave this to me, but so stinking cute. And I've always wanted to try doing these, but I'm just not patient enough. Okay, here are some of the swaps. All right, this one is from Laura. And Laura made this, and this is really cool. So it pulls out. Oh my gosh, don't break it, Liz. Oh my goodness. It pulls out. Okay, I'm just too. So you pull on this side, and then this side comes out. I just don't want to bust it. Look how cool that is, right? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I thought it was somebody in our group. Diana. Very good. So check that out, right? And I don't know what these guys are. This says chocolate on it. Well, they all say chocolate, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with this brand. Does anybody know what brand of chocolate this is? Like I said, I'm not a fan of plain chocolate. Okay, let's push this back in and see if we can get it to go. Oh my goodness. There we go. I just have to hold it in the right spot. But how cool is that? Like, that is intense. Okay. Here, this is called the Impossible Box, and this is from Mindy Clove. And this one is really neat too. Again, I will probably not make these because I am not that indulgent. But you lift up the top and then it like opens up. So, ugh. See? And then when it folds down, it closes it. Like, how cool is that? Right? So let me just show you the sides here. So happy for you. I love this paper. Love it. It's called Enjoy This Moment. Super, super awesome. I'm so sad to see Wild Wheat go. I didn't like it at first, but now I really do. Right? Okay. I'm going to put that back in the bag in a second. All right. Next, we have a Nutter Butter, which my husband absolutely loves Nutter Butters. And it is just a basic, like, wraparound of a Nutter Butter. Right? But that just goes to show you you can use any size candy and do a wraparound. Okay. Now we have Rosalie Sue Smith. And this one is like a little purse, right? Little purse. And it's Velcroed shut. And then you just open it up. And it's got a little RSVP pen in it. Tobe. I don't know what that is either. Tob. T-O-B. Smells like chocolate. Ooh. Because then there's another Tob in a white package. And then there's a Lure. You guys, I really don't know this stuff. And then regular Hershey's. Like, I like the hugs. Those are good. It's white chocolate. Okay. All right. So that's cool. Next up, we have this cute. Let's see what we got here. Come on. All right. So this opens somewhere. Opens at the bottom. Opens at the top. Okay, let's see what's in this guy. Oh my gosh! You guys. Oh, and they gave dimensions. Ooh, I love it. I love when you can use one piece of cardstock to make it. So look at that, 8.5 by 6 3/4. Here, I'll get that kind of close. So if anybody wants to screenshot it, they can. And then that's the box that it makes. And it's way like wider than a Kit Kat. And it's a birthday cake Kit Kat, you guys. I'm supposed to be good. Supposed to be good. Okay. Next, this is from Brittany Moon. And Brittany, it looks like she just created a little purse here. So, and got some treats in there. All right. Here is from Jenna Bohan. And this has a whole bunch of taffy in it. And it's just a cute little like purse. And I'm sure that this little tag is cute as well. Oh, it's a twist tie. I thought it was like tied a different way. So I'll take the twist tie off. It's like a little, oh, sending sunshine your way. See that? That makes it a lot cuter. for sure. But, oh, some taffy. Okay. And then the last one is what I made. And the reason why I made it was because I had a whole bunch of the things that are inside. And I thought, what can I give away that's not like just candy? And you're the best, plain and simple. I told you I love this. I also use the plaid. And then these are the copper foil and then some copper accessories there, and this petal pink ribbon. So this opens like this. So you can write your sentiment there and then like that. And then the peanut butter chocolate bar. Now I like to create packages like this one that can be reused, right? So you can take the candy out. It's still good to eat, or good to eat. It's still good, and then you can reuse it. So this here, they could easily add another piece here to change the sentiment and go from there. So, and I did this by adding like 2 pieces of paper together, and they're just slightly different sizes. Okay, well, that is all I've got for you guys tonight. So again, remember to comment, like, and give this post a thumbs up. If you feel so inclined, I appreciate the shares as well. And obviously, if you share it, we're more inclined to get to that 30 like so that we can give away 15 bucks. But anyhow, I hope you guys had a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.